Today it's the same morning again, the same sunlight, the same air. But there's something that pierces deep inside. You're standing by the window, a cup of tea in your hand. You look outside, and then the cup slips from your hand. It falls, shatters on the ground. But you don't even notice, because what you're seeing outside your mind refuses to accept it. No men, not a single one. Not the uncle who used to sit at the tea stall every morning. Not the boy who rode his bicycle to school. No one. Only women. And you. You're standing there alone in this entire world. Completely alone. Level 1. You get scared. You step outside. You don't make eye contact with anyone. You just look at your feet, one step at a time, slowly. Inside, there's a storm raging. Outside, everything looks normal. There are women, work is happening, life is moving on, but you feel like you don't belong in this picture. At night, you return home, close the door, and sit there alone in the dark, and for the first time, your eyes fill with tears. Where did everyone go? Why am I alone? Am I losing my mind? There are questions, but no answers, and that night you can't sleep. You just keep staring at the ceiling in the darkness, alone. A week later, you're trying to act normal. You step out into the market, hiding your face, eyes lowered. You think today will be fine, but you don't know that at that very moment on the 40th floor of a massive building in a dark room in front of thousands of screens, an AI system is scanning your face. Data is being processed. And then a red alert, unidentified entity detected. An officer puts down her cup of tea and looks at the screen. This can't be. But the system confirms again. Male life form confirmed. And you're in the market buying apples from a shop, thinking everything will be fine today. You were completely wrong. The next morning, something feels different. You feel like you're being watched. You step outside and notice there are more drones today. Vehicles are taking different routes. People seem more alert. Your heart starts racing. You walk faster, then faster. Then you start running through streets, dark alleys, behind buildings, gasping, crying, broken from the inside. But then, in a dark corner, you stop. You sit against a wall and think, where am I even running? In this entire world, is there anyone for me? Not even one? Your eyes fill with tears, and you sit there alone in the darkness, because running is just an illusion now. You're walking back home, exhausted, broken, and then a white vehicle stops in front of you. No sound, no threat, just a door that opens, and an officer softly says, "Please don't be afraid, we won't hurt you." You tremble, but you have no choice. You step inside. The vehicle starts moving. The outside world begins to blur. You look out the window, the same streets, the same buildings, the same world. But now this world is no longer yours. A large room, white walls, a glowing screen, and you sitting alone in a chair. Data is loading on the screen. DNA results, biological scans, historical records, and then the screen stops. Only 3 words appear. Last male on Earth. You sit there, eyes locked on the screen, but inside something has shattered. A scientist slowly walks up to you. We know this is difficult, but you can't hear her because in your mind only one thought keeps repeating. I am alone in this entire world. Just me. And for the first time, you cry openly, uncontrollably, because there's nothing left to hide anymore. A few days later, an officer comes into your room and says, "I need to show you something." You are taken to a large room where there are big screens, live news is playing, and on every channel there is only one face. Your face. Last man alive confirmed. You look at the screen, you see your own face, and you feel like someone has placed a heavy stone on your chest. The whole world is watching you. People are crying. People are shocked. People are curious. But you only think, this is my life, but now it is no longer mine. Now everything about you is decided. When you wake up in the morning, what you eat, who you meet, what you say, everything. You meet people, scientists, leaders, analysts, but no one talks to you. Everyone studies you as if you are not a human, but a puzzle that needs to be solved. One day, you get tired and say, I want to go home. Immediately, an alert, unapproved response, and you stand there silently and think, home? Is there even a home left for me? The tests begin. Physical, mental, emotional. They push you to the limit. Stress, fear, loneliness, and you slowly start losing yourself. One day you stand in front of a mirror, you look at your face, and for a moment you cannot even recognize yourself. Is this me, or am I just an experiment? And that night you sit against the wall of your room with your knees pulled to your chest, and deep inside you make only one wish. I wish someone was here. Just one person who sees me as a human. Now, because of you, new rules are being made in the world. New programs, new plans. People are thinking about the future because of you. But no one is thinking, is he okay? Is he happy? Is he not alone? You are in a glass room. Everyone can see you, but you cannot touch anyone. You cannot meet anyone. And every night, when the lights turn off, you lie there alone and think, is this life just existing? When will I truly live? And then that day comes, the one you always knew would come. A dark room, a glowing screen, a mechanical voice. Final protocol initiated. You are not afraid because you no longer have the strength to be afraid. You just ask, why? What did I do? What was my fault? The answer comes, you were born. And these two words sink deep inside you. Options appear on the screen. Permanent containment, identity removal, complete isolation. But you do not look at the screen. You just close your eyes, and in that darkness, for the first time, you say to yourself, I was alive. I was truly alive. I wish someone had seen it.